Do. Hello, lovelies. It is your girl, the one and only Ash said it. Ash said it. Oh, wow. This is the Ash Brown podcast, all right? This is the Ash Brown Uncensored show. Got a little confused in the beginning, but 1,800 episodes will do it to you. It will do it to you. It will. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who's ever downloaded the show, anyone who's ever listened to an episode and streamed it on one of those popular podcast platforms, darling. Thank you. All around the world. It's amazing. And I never in a million years thought that I would make it to 1,800 episodes. That's crazy. On my own. 1,800 episodes, y'all. No major studio. 1,800 episodes. No major equipment. 1,800 episodes in the bathroom of airports, y'all. It's crazy. It's crazy because a lot of people don't know that about the show. The Ash Said It show or Ash Said It Daily show and things of that nature. I was recording pretty much anywhere that I could. That was really where I was recording. I would record on my laptop for the longest when I became a flight attendant. And I couldn't have my laptop with me, and it was too heavy, and it was too bulky to fit in my stuff. The only thing that I had was my iPad, so I would record on my iPad. And to see, the show, for those of you that are unfamiliar, I started the show back in 2014, and really it was off of a dare. I had a friend that knew my situation of what I was dealing with. I just lost my mom. And I was in a really just dark place. And I had this person that suggested, hey, why don't you start another podcast show? Why don't you do that? You're really good at podcasts. And I was really kind of turned off to the idea because the previous show that I had done ended because I just really lost the enthusiasm for it. I really lost the passion behind it. And I just didn't want to get tired and burned out over something again. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to do the show. No, I'm not going to do it. So when this person suggested that I do it, I was just completely not wanting to do another show. I'm thinking of all the work and all the promotions, all the connections. I was thinking of everything to deal with it. And I was like, I do not want to do that. That's not what I want to do right now. And they just kept on me. And I was like, if this heifer don't shut up about this doggone podcast. Fine, I'll start a podcast to get you to just shut up about it. So really, I started the show just to shut her up. I really was. I was like, I'm really so sick of you talking about this Spreaker thing. Damn you. So, started the podcast and didn't really know what I was going to do with it. The first probably 100-something shows. Pretty sad. Fairly confident, pretty sad. I am probably just randomly babbling about my feelings, talking about my grief, talking about my situation. It was not a fun. I've never listened back to those episodes because I could only imagine me not making too much sense off of them and it being like an audio diary, so to speak, of things that I was talking about that I didn't want to talk about with other people. And again, I just started the show. I had no idea what I was going to turn this show into. Getting downloads and stuff was really cool, really nice. And then I got an email from them because they were starting to add shows to iHeartRadio. And they were like, oh, do you want your show to be on iHeartRadio? I'm thinking to myself, this nothing show, this show that I have not given a purpose to. Yeah, I made an iHeartRadio, sure, yeah. So I filled out the paperwork and everything and sent it in. Didn't really think anything of it. Totally was like, okay, I'm going to send it in, whatever's going to happen, whatever. And still, not doing the show frequently, not having a set schedule, not having a theme to every episode. And more times than not, they were like little 5, maybe 10-minute segments that I would record in my car before going to the gym in the morning. And trying to pump myself up to get right, and to keep it going right and to exercise and all that stuff. But also, like I said, I would think I was venting a lot of it too. So those earlier shows are probably not so fun. And I would not go back and listen to them just because I don't want to. Sometimes you just don't want to go back to those places. and I wouldn't go back there. But just an FYI, in case some of you guys try to go back and listen to those early episodes, don't be totally shocked if they're pretty depressing, pretty sad, because they probably are. But maybe a year or so later, I got an email from them saying, "Oh, your show has been added to the stream. It's on iHeartRadio." And I was like, "It's on iHeartRadio? Snap. I've got to actually construct something that's worthy of being in people's ears. I can't just be continuing to babble and just randomly do these shows whenever the heck I feel like it. I need to actually construct something because I don't want to embarrass myself, number one, and I want it to be something that's going to be helpful to people, number two. I have a lot of business connections here in the Metro Atlanta area, and so I just reached out to a lot of the people that I knew that had businesses and that had events coming up. And I would have them on my show, and we would just talk about the event and talk about where people can get tickets and talk about where people can see them next or whatever was going on. And the show just started to gradually gain a little traction. And it became something that has been encrypted into my DNA and something that gives me joy, something that brings me joy. And I never thought that I would ever have anything that's like that to really give me that fire within and for me to continue pushing. So for me to be doing so many different things, still keeping up the episodes, still interviewing people on a regular basis, go to flight attendant training, get a crash pad in the middle of Nevada nowhere. I'm recording interviews in airport bathrooms, and I know people are like, this chick is crazy. She's doing an interview in the restroom. I was. I was. Laundromats, I would hit up laundromats and stuff because sometimes I'm looking for acoustics, and some of those episodes you can hear the acoustics are really crappy. They're really bad, and it's because I was in like just random places that had really, really bad acoustics. But I got the interviews. I interviewed some amazing talents, some really awesome people that I never had the opportunity to talk to before. And so when the floodgates opened up, I was like, you know what? We about to do this. We about to make this happen. So the show came from a very dark, very sad place for me. And for me to see where it's at now, I'm so proud of it. I'm so thankful that I kept it going. And I'm so thankful to everyone that has contributed to my show, either financially, either by sharing, either by listening, posting, reposting, commenting, emailing. Everyone that has contributed to this show, thank you. This is not just my celebration of me and my show and what I did. I would be nothing at all with each and every one of you and all of your support and all of your love. So I thank you, and I celebrate 1,800 episodes this week, December the 2nd. That is when the episode drops. What's it going to be? I don't know. If it's going to be an interview, I don't know. It may be a reflective show. I don't know. Sorry about that. But it's definitely been a labor of love. Something that I'm proud of. This is my baby. Okay, people ask me, you don't have any kids. I have the Ash Said It show. Okay, that's my baby. And I nurture my baby. And my baby's in toddler form now. You know, it's a toddler now. So, that is the story. And I'm so thankful and grateful for everyone that has loved on me and loved on the show. And has helped to nurture the show. And to get it to where it's at. Because I wouldn't be able to do this stuff without you guys. There's no way. Not possible. So I thank you. I celebrate with you. And I'm giving away some free stuff. Some free stuff. If you guys aren't already following me on Instagram, I am One Love Ash, the number 1, LOVEASH. One Love Ash. Go ahead, follow One Love Ash. And continue to push forward. I got some giveaways going all of December. Some of my favorite brands. gave me some stuff to share with you guys. So I want to share the wealth, and I want to also just put out some good energy. Put out some more good energy for you guys. So I salute each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for all of your love, all of your support. And I will see you in Cyber World. Deuces.